Hello YouTube, this is Bushcraft Knives, and today I'm starting to refill my stock of fire starting woods. I really like to use spruce for this job. That's why once a year I collect all these small dead spruce trees that stand right up, so they're quite dry, and I peel the bark of them, saw them in pieces and baton them. And previously I always used my Fällkniven A1 for that job, and this year I'm really looking forward to it because I'm using the A1 Pro, the new big knife from Fällkniven. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna debark this spruce, get rid of these little twigs, and then saw it into pieces to baton. So this will be a good test to see what this A1 Pro is capable of. To see a bit of the edge retention, and just see how this knife feels and handles. I already know this knife, but not good enough, and this task will help me really get a connection with this knife. Alright, so as you can see, I gathered quite some logs to baton, and I'm going to baton all these with my Fällkniven A1 Pro, and then after that I will tell you guys how the handle held up, how comfortable it is, and how the edge held up against. Got quite some knots here, so how it held up against those knots, and the overall performance of this A1 Pro. Alright people, let's baton these logs. And as you can really see from these slow motion shots, is that because of the thickness of this knife, it's actually really breaking the wood in two pieces instead of cutting it into two. So that's an excellent feature for a batoning knife. Alright people, so as you can see, we've batoned a mountain of wood, and this is gonna dry for a bit before it goes into my storage. And I love these kinds of wood for really turning up the heat on my fire and stuff for the first flames. Not inside, of course, because these kind of woods can burst because of the resin. But I'm going to put these away. I'm going to show you how I baton a knotty piece, and then I'm going to give you a conclusion. Alright. Alright people, so I will show you how it batons this log, and as you can see it's full of knots. My batoning should be a little bit better, but I'm using this rubber anti-slip mat to prevent my knife from hitting the trunk underneath, because we also do sanding jobs and stuff like that on that, and I don't want my knife to hit those sand particles. So let's baton this crazy knot piece. No problem. right between the knots. As you can see, absolutely no problem, people. Alright people, so we did a huge batoning job, and I can give you a conclusion about this knife. And previously there were some issues with these handles. Mine was sent back to Fallkniven, got a replacement. And after all this batoning, absolutely no wiggle inside, whatever. So they fixed it good. So no problems with the handle. And I must say I didn't feel any hot spots while batoning. Of course, after a half hour of batoning, it gets a little bit demanding on your hands, but it felt very comfortable all the way. And it's because of the thickness and the material used. It was a great knife for batoning. I don't have any blisters, as you can see. No blisters. Yeah, the knife held itself up good. The thickness was incredible for splitting these large pieces of wood. And let's see how the sharpness remains of this CoS steel after all the knots we beat on, because we had quite some knots, and these pine trees are actually full of knots. We can still make these wavy motions. It's this steel, CoS steel keeps amazing me, people. I really love this steel. Very easy to sharpen, very easy to make incredibly sharp, and it even holds an edge for a very long time. So physically I cannot see any edge problems, only a little bit of dulling, but as you can see, it can still cut the paper very well. It still manages to shave off hairs quite decently, so you saw the pile of wood we made. And yeah people, this is an amazing knife, incredible. I really love this. This is my new favorite over the regular Fallkniven in VG10. That's Bushcraft Knives signing out. Please like and subscribe for more of these kinds of videos, and I really hope you like these kind of slow motion shots we did. And yeah, stay subscribed for more.